So today's video we're going to be talking about progress. Just like position, progress is something the tester is constantly monitoring. Progress literally means, are you going fast enough and are you getting the car going when it's safe to do so? Just remember, the tester does have a test on directly after you, so they don't want to be sitting in the car with you all day. So just when it's safe to do so, they do want to see you getting it done. So there are 9 reasons why you could get marked for progress in your test. One would be progress moving off. One would be progress on the straight. Another would be progress overtaking. Another would be progress at cross junctions. Another would be at roundabouts, turning left, turning right, at traffic lights, and progress changing lanes. So the first one we're going to cover is progress moving off. So we all know Gosho by now. If not, have a look at my video for moving off from a park position. Alright, so in the tester wants to see you get this done. Alright, they don't want to see people do this. So go into gear, look out the window, mirror, scan ahead, mirror, blind spot, is that someone? No. And then gear, observation, signal, does a car come and cancel, start again. The tester doesn't want that, they want to see, so I'll start. Gear, observation, although I'm doing it quickly, I am still looking, signal, handbrake, one more look, and get it done. They want to see you going when it's safe to do so. So now we're going to talk about progress on the straight. So progress on the straight is very important, alright? The most important part about it is, but you have to know the speed limit first of all. There's no point progressing at 50 if you're on a 30. So if it's safe to do so, the tester does want to see you to gear up to the speed limit and try hold it there. And then as we drive along, that's where reaction to hazards comes into play. Alright, so I'll show you what I mean by that now. So here for instance, I'm on a 30, I'm holding it at 30, I can see a bump, it's literally touch the brake, off the brake. Now I would go up to 30, but this car is going to turn. So I'm off the reaction to hazards, but up to 30. See the car, mirror move, reaction to hazards. Even this, it's not so narrow that I'd still hold this at 30. But now I see a really narrow gap here. Now I'd be off the gas. This is very narrow. I might touch the brake, move in, straighten up, and push it on then back up to 30. So now I'm on to a 50. So the tester wants to see me get up towards 50. Now react to the bump. So slow, over the bump, pushing it on. If it's safe to do so, up towards 50. I see a brake light, so now I'm off. I see a bump, now I'm on the brake. Now it's a mini roundabout, so I wouldn't be accelerating now. Bump, bump. And then reaction to hazards, I can see stuff slowing. Now if this white car takes off, I want to keep up with it. And I'm progressing now, still keeping me safe distance. If he wasn't there, I'd be trying to get it up towards 50. Maybe not 50 on this road, but up towards the speed. So next is progress overtaking. So this could mean like overtaking a bus, overtaking a cyclist, overtaking a parked car, whatever it is, a bin truck. Just once you have to go around. So very important when you're overtaking something, first of all, it has to be safe. And also it has to be legal. If you see a bus pulled in on the left and you're saying, ah lovely, I'll overtake him, but it's a continuous white line, well then you can't overtake him then. So you have to be mindful of road markings as well. So the trick with overtaking is, again, you have to anticipate this, as in you have to be looking up the road and you have to actually see the hazard that you have to overtake. So once you see the hazard, all it is mirror, signal. If you're looking up the road and it's safe to do so, just, mirror, signal, look up the road. If it's safe to do so, get it done. Just go around them. Especially with things like cyclists, what I see people do a lot of the time is, say they're trying to overtake a cyclist and they go mirror, signal, they move out and they're getting up to our cyclist, and once you get to the cyclist, we're driving neck and neck with a cyclist. We don't want that. Once you get out, go past the hazard and then mirror, move back in. I'll try to find a good example. So here's a good example of this now. We see a truck parked on the left. It looks like he's doing a delivery. So this happens all the time when you're doing your test. So you see the hazard, mirror, signal, I'm looking up the road, there's nothing coming. All I'm going to do is I'm going to just go straight out. Now the lad is walking there, so, and just go straight past, and then mirror, move back in, and progress back up to 30 or 50 if it's safe to do so. So the next is progress at the crossroads. I'm not going to record that bit because it's pretty easy to explain. Coming through a busy crossroads, especially if you're forced in line, if you came through a red light, if the light went green, you do just want to get through the junction. You have to remember there will be cars behind you, and they will be as eager to get through the light as you were when you were waiting. So just when you're going straight through a cross junction, just continue on, get it done. So now we're going to do progress at roundabouts. So people generally do get marked for this, for just going too slow. When the tester, when you look to the right and there's no cars coming, keep going. You don't need to slow down more. Sort of stop at the line, look again. It's too slow. Once you look to the right, I know it's clear, off you go. Especially in the automatic, the tester does want to see you getting the car going. I'm going to show you one or two examples of that now. So here we're going to do the first, but I'm only going to do mini roundabouts here, alright? So mini roundabout, I'm going to go straight through first exit. So first exit, signal left. Look to the right, that looks good, keep going, up to 30. Now I'm going to go straight through this one, second exit. Because there's no road to the right and there's no cars coming, I know it's clear, so boom, boom, keep going. No need to slow down, especially on the 30, well, you only see them on the 30. So you want to just get them done. I knew there was nothing coming. You don't need to slow too much for them ones. So next we're going to talk about progress turning right. So this could be whether it's a normal right turn, right at a T-junction, right at the lights. So I'll show you what I do see a lot of people do, and there's no need, we want to get these done as well, again, especially in the automatic. So I'm going to take this right turn. I have the doors width from him, I'm straight up here. What I see people do, I know there's nothing coming, so that I'm on the brake, I'm looking, I stop. That's way too slow, especially in the auto. I'll show you a better way to do that now. So I'm going to do that same right turn again. So mirror, signal, position, straight. I know there's nothing coming. Boom, 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 get it done. I literally touched the brake just a tiny bit there. No need to slow down too much. I'm going to show you two T-junctions now. We're going to turn right, so this is what I normally see. So people that straight, we're on the brake. I'm looking right and left. So there is a car coming. I'm going to stay stopped because they're cutting the corner. They're right beside me. So I looked right and left. So I know there's nothing coming. There's no need to go forward again and get a better look. Way too slow. A better way will be like this. So a better way to do progress turning right on a T-junction. To do your mirror, signal. I know there's nothing coming from the left. Boom, boom, boom. And look where you're going. And get it done. Up to 30 when you straighten up. So now I'm going to talk about progress turning left. This could be like a normal left turn or left at a T-junction. What I see a lot of people do is this, alright, and this will probably look familiar to a lot of people. So mirror, signal. So this is just a normal left turn. We don't need to be on the brake, go like this position, stop, look. There's no need for that, alright. I'll show you a much better way to do. So what happened there was, that's what sometimes people do that and they think it's the same observation as a T-junction, but it's not, because we would generally have right away over the other cars there, right? So a better way to do that would be do your mirror, signal, position, straight, slow, left mirror, off the brake, and just look where you're going. You don't need to do that big look to the right. On approach there, I could see everything that was going on there. There was no need for me to look like that. There was no need. You're better off just looking where you're going for them. And then turning left at a T-junction, slightly different observation, mirror, signal, position. This is a bit of a funny one here. But see the way this is nice and open, right and left, no need to stop, keep it going. Progress at traffic lights. So this is something that kind of comes up a lot. So this could mean whether you're, say, driving along, you're going 50 and you think a light might change and then you're easing off the gas a little bit. So I do tell people to do that sort of if you think the light is going to change. But that only works if you're going the speed limit. So if you're going 50 on a 50 and you get close to a light that might possibly change, well then you kind of just slightly come off the gas when you get close to the light. Because you want to avoid that feeling of being heavy on the gas and going straight to heavy on the brake. Because it just feels like this when you're driving. So the only way it works is you have to be going the speed limit. You don't want to be going 40 on a 50 and then seeing a green light up there, then coming off the gas. And then I do see some people braking as well. You don't want to be braking at a green light. You do want to keep the car going. So I will find an example of that now in a minute. Also, progress at lights means when you're sitting at the lights, when that goes green, especially if you're first in line, you really do want to get the car going. The test I want to see you, green light, mirror, mirror, handbrake down and go. You don't want to be sluggish off the line, then slowly getting up the road. They'll mark you for progress. If you're second in the line, when the car in front moves off, you do want to keep up with them. You don't want to let these big gaps appear, because then it just means you're not keeping up with the flow of traffic. Again, that's progress. I'm going to do 2 traffic lights here and I'm going to show you what I mean. So here we're coming up to a red light. I'm going to turn right. Now people always go really slowly at these, right? So my handbrake is up, I'm in drive. If I was in the manual, I'd have my handbrake up, I'd be in neutral. So there's no movement yet. So they're stopping, so I'll be into first. So I can see this van up ahead of me. So green light, mirror, mirror, handbrake down. I'm keeping up with this van. It's a green light. There's no need to come off the gas here. Look to the right and steer. And I'm in on the left. And I'm pushing it up to 50. I'm coming to a green light. Now it's amber. Now it's a nice smooth stop. So now I'm forced at the lights there. When this goes green, so we can see across the road there, the amber sort of pedestrian crossing light is on. It's gone red, these should be mine. Mirror, mirror, handbrake down, and off we go. I'm going straight through here. I'm up to 50. I can see another light there, so reaction to hazards. I'm just off the gas. Green light, pushing it on, up to 50. No messing here. The last one I'm going to talk about here is progress change in lanes. I haven't got an example of this now, but so in the bigger kind of test centres like Finglas, Charlestown, Mulhuddard and stuff like that, you will be in a scenario where you might have to change lanes. So when you're changing lanes, say you have to move into the right hand lane, it's mirror, signal. If there's a safe gap, it's just a quick look in the blind spot and move in. You don't want to be like slow. A lot of people kind of slow down, they look again, they're not sure. It's just mirror, signal, safe gap, quick look, and then move in. If you are going to check your blind spot when you're changing lane, when you're driving this way, you don't need to do a big look like this, because it means you're not looking where you're going. It's a quick bump, look beside you, make sure there's no motorbike hiding in beside you, and then move in. Alright, so that's the reason why you could be getting marked for progress in your test. It does seem to happen a lot more for people driving the automatic. The tester does want to see you getting it done. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. Please like, subscribe, you know yourself, and watch the videos, and I'll see you in the next